Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk you through how to set up and perform a bench press when you're training on your own, right? So basically, how to figure out where to have the bench. You want the bar directly above your eyes, okay? So this is where my head is going to be on the bench. Bar is directly above my eyes, okay? Then what we're going to do is sit our bum on the edge of the bench, lie all the way back, and we're going to get our grip. So females, I'd recommend going baby finger on the silver ring each side of the bar. Males, middle or index finger. For this, I'm going to go index finger, right? Then what I like to do is screw my feet into the floor, wedge my upper back into the bench, and then lift up my hips to unrack the bar, okay? I just find that helps me wedge myself into the bench that little bit more, so I get nice and tight through my upper back, and then I'm going to unrack the bar. So I lift off, bum back down, and that's my 5 reps done. You might be wondering why I have this pad on the bar. So the variation I'm working with at the minute is a board press, and I don't have a board, so I'm using this pad to replicate it. And something that I'm working on at the minute is building up my bench press, and I'm doing a few different variations across the week. So one variation is a board press. In another one of my sessions, I have a regular bench press, and then in another one of my sessions, I have an incline dumbbell press. Okay, but for this video, I just wanted to show you how to set up and perform a bench on your own. And another thing I would always recommend when you're training solo or unracking it for yourself like I am, is leave the clips off. If by chance you fail a rep, which you shouldn't be doing, but if you fail a rep, you can just tilt the bar to one side, the weights will fall off, and then you can tilt it to the other side, and you'll just be left with an empty bar. Okay, so yeah, that's how to set up and perform a bench press when working on your own. And you'll also notice here that when I finished that set, I had a couple of reps left in the tank, so it wasn't overly difficult, and that's the way your bench should be. So if you're performing a bench and you don't think you can get another 1 or 2 reps at the end of your set, it's too heavy. Okay, so we need to leave room to progress. That left me plenty of room to progress it next week. So that's it.